and I chose perception. And those all fit. Those are within the druid class. And
hang on a second. We're recording now. Start again with the skills.
Sure. So for Hyphy, she has toxicology, which goes on constitution. She chose luck, which goes from charisma and perception. And those all tie in to her being a druid, tie into her being a forest gnome.
Great. And you know that your bonuses, you roll D20, you add your bonuses. In this case, you're adding your stat modifier. And also, if you chose the skill, you're adding your proficiency, which is +2, and then you give me the roll. I like to be on the same page when we roll. So when it's your time to roll, I want you to know how much you need. So like if you have toxicology for Hyphy, that's a +2. What is that? Your constitution?
Right, it's +4 overall because the +2 for proficiency and then and +2 for the toxicology bonus. So I think I have +4 for that and for luck.
Excellent. So what we'll do is when it's your turn to roll, you'll need +4. I'll say DC is 15, and then you roll, and then you'll say you roll 6, and +4 you roll the 10, so you can announce it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That way everybody's on point. Anybody else want to talk about their skills?
How many skills do we get?
You're going to start with 2. I allow humans to learn a third skill as they progress.
And you had listed the skills a couple of weeks ago, right? That we were allowed to take for level 2.
They're on your character sheet. Do you have a character sheet? D&D character sheet?
Yeah. Go ahead and get that.
So you can just pick 2 out of there, but I also just talked about the homebrew skills, which are 4. One is toxicology, which is you can coat your weapons with poison and do more damage. Mm-hmm. And you can make a poison antidote. Mm-hmm. You can also, in certain cases, you can prepare a sleep poison. And that's one. The second homebrew is luck. So you're just basically lucky. You believe in luck. And you try to just beat the odds. And you believe it, so you make it happen. I got that from the Deadpool movie, The Girl Domino. Where like someone shoots it with the gun and the gun jams, just like.
Right.
And the appraisal is the third one. Appraisal is where you can determine the money value of any item, which is handy.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
And then the fourth one is swimming, so you can fight in water with no disadvantage. You can hold your breath longer. There'll be some water adventures, hopefully soon. And then whatever else is on your list. I talked about stealth or sleight of hand. That's dexterity. Persuasion, deception is. I think that's charisma.
So we can choose 2 of any of those. Of any of the ones that are on the list on the character sheet?
Yes.
All right.
And then if you're human, you're going to talk to me about learning your third skill in the game. Just have to role play it.
Okay.
And the most races have either 2 or 3 skills. How many skills do the gnomes have, Hyphy?
Depending. I mean, she's got some weird things like speak with small beasts. She's got some other things that are not directly from the list, but I had talked to you about, you let me take the 3 because we had talked about her extensive knowledge of fungi and that being part of her backstory.
Great, but specifically 3 skills. Specifically, how many skills does your gnome have by raw? Okay, that's why I'm letting the humans learn their third skill. So they start with 2, they can learn a third one. And I don't care about what it says in the player time, but you basically pick any skill you want. Okay, anybody else want to talk about skills? If it's a drag, don't worry about it. It's just going to help you do stuff when it's time. But that's all your character stuff. Anybody else?
I would just say I'm going to go for persuasion and perception.
Great. Okay, so you're a paladin?
Paladin.
Give me your name again.
Neville.
Neville. Class. Hyphy, I got Hyphy as a druid. Neville's a paladin.
Mm-hmm.
I got Hyphy at 2.5 levels. I got Neville at 2nd level. Hyphy had 3 adventures. Armor class. I'll have to get the armor class. Hit points. Oops, look at hit points at the bottom. I want to hit. To hit. Weapon. I'll do hit points down here. Okay, good. Anybody else? Skills. Just pick 2 skills. The skills are on your player character sheet right there on the right side of your stats. If you have the correct character sheet, I can go over them with you if you want. If you don't know them, I'll tell you what they are. Go ahead, Twigs.
Quillis.
Ben.
Somebody else.
Go ahead, Quillis.
So Quillis has Arcana and Religion.
Great. Arcana. Religion. Did you want to bring a god into the campaign, a deity? You want to tell us about?
We had talked about Cthulhu.
Cthulhu, yes.
One of Eric's old favorites.
There's a saying in the world. It goes like this. It goes, "Awaken Cthulhu," and they kind of like write it. These are the crazy guys that dare the apocalypse, right? So most of the guys will be hunting, but hey, if you want to, join the cult, hey, I won't say no. Arcana and Religion are great skills. Quillis, I have you as a wizard, and level I have you actually 1st level, but you're halfway to 2nd level.
Cool.
And next, anybody else? We're done with skills.
Mm-hmm.
Questions?
Can I ask you a quick question?
Twig has animal handling and insight.
Great. Animal insight. Go ahead, Neville.
Yeah, well, just actually moving on from the skills for a second. How do you define hit points for level 2?
Hit points in general is the amount of damage you can take before you go down. It's a combination of skill and grit, resilience.
Okay, so for rolling them for level 2, if I had 10 for level 1, do I just roll D10 again and then?
Yeah, roll a D10 now and you add your con bonus. You want to do that now?
Yeah.
Anybody else need to roll the hit points for level 2? Now knock, you're level 2, roll the hit points. You get a D6 and then add your con bonus if you have a con bonus. I hope you do. Do we have Ariac today?
No.
Okay. So I got Hyphy, Neville, Quillis, Nelnock. We're going to have Twigs. Do we have Robin today? Bob? Half work?
I don't think so.
Okay, no worries. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
I got
not
5
feeling
characters.
good. Still in
All right,
bed.
I got 5 characters so far. Nelnock's a wizard. I like wizards. And Twigs is a druid. It's good to have 2 healers because, one goes down. It's always good to have an extra healer, So that's fine. I got Nelnock at 2nd level, and I got Twigs at second level, right? Twigs? Who needs to roll hit points right now for their new level? Let me know.
I just rolled.
Okay, you got your hit points Nelnock. What are they?
So just to clarify, is it 1 or 2?
One more. You had 1st level hit points already. Then you add 1d6 to that plus your con bonus. You want to roll now?
All right. I misrolled it.
What are your hit points, Neville?
Oh. That's the total for both.
How much?
12 for both levels, so it's the total is 12.
And you added your con bonus?
Oh, no, good point. So 13.
Okay, so the first level you have maximum.
Right.
So that's 10 plus 1 is 13. That's the first level. We have 13.
Mm-hmm.
Now you need to add second level.
Oh, so 13 would be for the first level.
Yeah, because you have maximum hit points at first level. You don't roll.
Okay.
You roll
So-
for second level and beyond.
Okay, all right. So I guess I'll just re-roll you.
Yeah, go ahead and roll again. Sound like you rolled low.
I did.
All
I still
right.
rolled low.
You
I
didn't get extra
still
training.
rolled low.
What did you roll?
So I rolled 3. So it'd be what, 16 plus Constitution of 1.
It's 4. That's fine. We'll go with that. We can improve later. We can
All
work
right.
on that. But
All right.
right
so
now you take a 3. 1 second. You'll take a 3
so I got
plus
my
1.
roll.
It-
So for both rolls, I got 14 plus 1, so 15. So first level, since I had 8 hit points, I got a full 6. So then I would do 8 plus 6, so 14 plus 1 equals 15.
So that's impossible. Let me tell you why. Because at first level, you had 8. That means you had a 6 maximum with a plus 2 Constitution. That's 8. And at second level, if you rolled a 6, you'd have another 8, which is 16. Follow me? So did you roll a 6?
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
And do you have a plus 1 or plus 2 for Constitution? Okay.
Plus 1.
Plus 1. So
Yeah.
you would have had 7 at first level. Let's correct that. And 7 again, which is good roll, by the way. Good job. Now you got 14.
All right.
So Nalak has 14 hit points. Okay, so then Neville's gonna have is 17. I'm sorry. Neville's gonna have 17.
Correct.
Nalak's gonna have 14. And give me your hit points, Hyphy, and also Phyllis.
I have 18. I made a mistake and just used the average hit point. This is for everybody's benefit. Use the average hit point advancement, and was shamed into rolling, and I actually did better. So I got lucky.
Good for you. I don't like doing average hit points unless you really are gonna be bothered by the randomness of the die, then you're gonna roll every level.
Got it. 18.
Roll a 1, hey, it's just fun. If you roll 6 or 10, whatever, you get lucky. All right, I need Quillis's hit points.
9.
And I need Twig's hit points. And Twigs, also give me your
20.
armor class. Okay, good. Twigs, also give me your armor class. And then let's talk about your weapon.
12.
You're using what for your weapon?
Twig.
Yeah. What's your weapon?
He has a scimitar. He has a hammer. He has a scimitar. He has a hammer. He has a sling.
Okay, great. So, do you know your bonuses to hit?
And a torch. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
plus
plus
2
2.
strength.
Proficiency plus 2. So that's a plus
Dexterity is
4.
plus 2.
Dexterity is plus 2. So you have also a plus 4 with your sling. You have a plus 4 with your hammer. Great. And then your scimitar's going to do it's going to be
And
plus
he's
4
got
plus
a
2.
torch too. I guess it's a club.
I won't count that for now, but that's fine. So your attacks are plus 4 plus 2. You're getting plus 4 to hit and plus 2 damage. You understand? Your dexterity is the same as your strength, basically. So your sling is plus 4 plus 2. Does that make sense? You good?
Yes.
Okay. Now not. Though you have spells, cantrips, I'm still gonna put your staff. You have a staff, right?
Yeah, I do.
And what's your strength?
My strength total is 11.
So you're gonna have basically a plus 2, plus 0 with your staff. If you do 2 hands, it does 1d8. So you know.
All right.
In case you don't do a spell, you can hit somebody with your staff just for fun or for whatever reason. Quillis, let's do a weapon for you. What is it? Dagger, staff, what?
Yep, he has a dagger. And proficiency
Dagger.
plus dex should be a +3.
That's +3 total to hit, or is it +3 dex?
Oh, just total. Yeah, he
So
has
+3
+1 dex.
+3 +1 then? Is that right?
+2 +1, so the total is 3.
Okay, wait. I'm doing to hit and to damage right now. Okay.
Okay.
So to hit, is it plus? I'm getting +3 to hit and +1
Yeah.
to damage, unless you're doing something different.
Okay. No, I
Wait,
think that's
okay.
right.
Neville, let's do your weapon. You have
I've
howler,
got-
right?
I've got that sword.
But you
Yeah,
got
I
the
got it.
howler last game, so that's the main weapon. Yes, it's a +1, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, that does 1 to 10, and then your bonus is to hit. Do you know that and damage?
Yes.
Proficiency is going to be +2. Then add your strength is what?
Hold on 1 second. I think it was.
Just give me your strength.
Well, the strength is 17.
Okay, so that's going to be a +3, and then you get +1 for the magic weapon. That's +4, and then you get +2. Sorry, +2 for proficiency, so it's a +6. You get a +6, +3.
Okay.
Those are your
All right.
bonuses. +6, +3, and with your sword, it's going to be +5, +2.
Okay, very good.
Makes sense?
Makes
Wait,
sense.
hang on, that's not right. Your sword's going to be
For the halberd, it's +6 and +3, right?
your 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's going to be +6, +3.
Okay.
And then for your sword, which is not magical, it's going to be +6, +2. It's going to be +5, +2.
+5, +2, right? All right.
Great. Okay, done. What's your armor class, Neville?
Armor class. I had it written down here, all the stuff written down, and I misplaced it.
I think we're going to give you chainmail, which is, I think, 15.
Okay.
Plus you get dexterity bonus, which is what?
Dexterity bonus is.
Give me your dexterity, that's all.
Yeah. Dexterity would be 12.
So you basically have 16 armor class.
Okay.
I mean, Quillis is and now lost armor class. Do you have it? You have mage armor and now not. And I'll give you 13 plus
yeah.
your dexterity. So what's your dexterity?
All right. All right.
Your
So my
dexterity score.
16. Is my dexterity score.
That's +3, so you're at 16 armor class.
All right.
And if you cast shield spell, do you pick the shield spell? It'll bring up that by 5.
Yeah.
That's only for 1 round though. Okay, any Quillis' armor class?
I think it's 12, but I'm not sure. So
Do you have mage armor?
no.
Okay, so you basically have clothes and then your dexterity, which is what?
I took leather armor, which like
Okay, leather's fine. This is kind of leather. This is 5e. I sometimes forget. Back in the day, you couldn't wear armor.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can not wear armor. That's
So
fine
that's
too.
11. We'll give you leather. That's fine.
Okay.
That's gonna be 11, and then your dexterity is +1.
Yeah. So 12 total.
I just need Hyphy's armor class now.
14, because I did take that non-magical shield, the wooden shield.
Great, and then give me your to hit with your weapon. And what's your weapon?
I have a quarterstaff, and I also have darts tucked in my pack, but they're not accessible. My to hit, what are you looking for there?
I'm gonna write darts and then quarterstaff. Well, the quarterstaff you're gonna have something +2 to hit, and then plus
Yeah,
your
plus 2 to
strength.
hit. which is
what?
0, no bonus, so just +2, and same with the darts, no bonus on the darts.
So it's going to be +2, +0 on your quarterstaff, the same as now knock. In the darts, you have your dexterity. So what's your dexterity on that?
I didn't add that, but I'll be glad to take it. Dexterity bonus is 1, so that would be a +3, I guess.
+3, +1. I'm giving you +1 damage for your dexterity.
Awesome.
Hit the
Thank you.
guy in the soft spot. Okay, great. So Hyphy and Quillis are in the old tower. It's an old structure. It was there before the Grim Castle was built, so they don't know who built it. And they went over there to challenge the Ogre, who was causing problems in the area. 3 people went to find and challenge the Ogre, and they never came back. And then that brought Hyphy and Quillis over there to see what's going on. And there's an NPC, Sir Balon. He's a knight from the Grim Castle. Sir Balon. And he's a second level fighter. He's there with you in the old tower, and you came across some monsters, didn't you? And there was you found, or you're going to try to rescue a orc from the Gush family. He was cocooned neatly in web cocoons. And Quillis was just about to cut him down. Quillis, did you want to cut him down and he'll just fall to the ground? Knowing he's poisoned, he'll have like a limp body for a while until someone can cure his poison and heal him.
I thought we had cut him down, and I was trying to take a torch to some of the spiders around.
And you do. His body slumps and falls to the ground. Slump. And he's like, thank you. He can talk, but his whole body's paralyzed from the poison. And as he falls to the ground, hundreds of baby spiders come out from his back and his neck and from his gut that's torn open. He was basically bait for the baby spiders, but he's still alive. He's like, not gonna make it. Level with me. So let me take a few minutes and introduce Neville, Nalnok, and Twigs. What happened is you guys were at the Grim Castle. You guys went down to the catacombs to do some adventuring down there, and you found some purple worms, and then you decided that was too much for you, and you came back.
Okay.
That's what happened last week, basically, role play.
Fair enough.
Also, I want to add in Baron Grimm, who owns the castle. His son, he tells you his son was turned into a zombie, and he's down there in the cellar, in like a place they have for prisoners. And then he shows you, and his son's there, and his son's beating his head on the cage. He's like, like basically, he got zombified. And he asks you, if you could somehow save my son, I'd be eternally grateful. He's not himself lately. There's something wrong. So he got zombified in the zombie attack, and he's down there behind the cage. Any thoughts on that? There's no clerics around, so I know you're not going to be able to heal him. Want to make him any promises before you leave, before you embark to the old tower? Also, Alcad the Mad, which is the wizard in the violet robe, he approaches Nalnok and says, I can tell you're the smart one in the party, so I'm going to talk to you. He says, Nalnok, he says some magic words. He says, Shala, Shema, Shala, Shema. And he casts a spell. It's a diamond dagger, and he says, this will help you against the ogre. Hands it to Nalnok. It's Matessi's diamond dagger. It does 2 to 5 damage. I'm gonna write that down. And it does 4 to 10 to ogres. It's a +1/+1 magic weapon. And that'll help some, he says. It'll help some. So he knows you're going to go looking for the ogre. You're going to join your party, which is Quillis and Hyphy, who are at the old tower now. They just walked in some big monsters. Did we talk about what monsters those were? You guys want to tell them?
Basically, we looked up to the ceiling, and about 20 feet up are two giant black spiders with basically a 15-foot leg span each, and they're on the ceiling above us. We also encountered some fist-sized, sort of translucent baby spiders on the way in. We squished them all, but there are probably more.
Normally are.
Great.
Normal.
Quillis, any questions on that?
Nope.
Quillis, can you give me your spells that you picked? You'd have 2 spells for the day.
I have 2 spells for the day.
Do you?
I thought I could
First level.
prepare 6 of my total, and then only cast 2.
Right. You're right. So give me the 6 spells you prepared.
Okay. So it was Tula's Hand,
Mhm.
Identify, Detect
Mhm.
Magic, Shield, Ray of Sickness, and Witch Bolt.
I'd like to see Witch Bolt cast. Haven't had that in a long time. Okay, now knock. You get to prepare 1 spell per intelligence modifier plus 1 spell per level. So that's what's your intelligence, Knock?
18. So
You get 5. You get to prepare 5 spells. How did you get 6 spells, Quillis? Do you remember? It should be 5.
That's a great
If you have
question. It should be 5. All right, I'll take one off.
I think you chose 6 spells at first level, but that's in your spell book. That's not to prepare them. So which one should we take off? Decisions.
I'll go with Identify.
All right, so we know identifying today, guys. Sorry.
I think I
We're gonna
can
have to
ritual
just
cast that anyways.
go
I'll have to
blind.
check that, but
You can ritual cast that, yes. It takes 10 minutes. No, do you want to pick 5 spells now, or do you want to just go with what you know?
So I just picked my 5 spells. So let's see.
I know you have magic missile. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah. So
Did you look at the player's handbook to choose? You have
Yep.
at least 6 spells in your spell book, probably more, but you can pick 5 for the adventure. So, but you can only but from the 5 you have, you can only cast 2. Make sense, Quillis?
all right. So let's see. I have Shield, Flaming Sphere, Shatter, Mind Spike, and a Magic Missile.
Mind Spike is the first level spell.
So let's see.
It's okay, don't worry. Magic Missile, Shield, Shadow, Mind Spike. One more. Did I get that? One more.
A Scorching Ray.
Oh, you know what? That's second level. You said something else. Oh, Flaming Spear. That's second level, so you won't get those spells yet, will you?
But am I level 2?
Right. So here's the situation where you see level 2 wizard, you think you get second level spells. You don't. You get second level spells at 3rd level. So this is something that we learned back from first edition. This is such fun, guys. Such fun. You have to pick 3. You're going to be able to cast 3 second level spells today. I'm sorry. You're going to cast 3 first level spells today. And you're going to pick that from your list of prepared spells. And I made a mistake. Since you're second level, you have an 18 intelligence, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have also 6 spells. You're gonna have 6 spells to choose from, but you don't get second level spells until you're 3rd level wizard. It has to be all first level spells. So, I have Magic Missile, Shield, Shatter. I don't know about Mind Spike, but we'll just let that go. Some other spells. Well, I'm gonna put Mage Armor if you have that on, and I'll give you some choices. Okay, you can pick. I'll give you 3 choices. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
You can pick Luck, which gives you a reroll. Okay, Luck spell, or you can pick a Damper, Damper, which gives you it makes the creature not attack for 1 round if it works.
Ooh.
And the other one is what was it? Tooless Hand, which you'll do an elemental damage. Just knock the guy, hopefully on his butt or on his back, with a physical melee attack, a physical spell attack. A melee spell attack is supposed to do some good damage. It does 2d12 plus your modifier.
All right.
Which one of those 3 do you like? And I'll give it to you. Luck, Damper, or Tooless Hand.
I could do a Damper.
Damper. So you're gonna knock a creature peaceful for 1 round. If it works, they get a saving throw. Okay. Any other questions before you guys enter the old tower and things get spicy? Good. Okay, so I'm gonna just tell you what happens. Neville, Nelnock, and Twitch, you enter the old tower and you see your friends there, Hyphy and Quillis. Quillis is a new recruit. Welcome, Quillis, to the group. And there's 2 huge black spiders on the top of the ceiling, just clinging there. They're kind of like asleep. They're not really moving yet. You know how you move a rock and you see a spider there and it's just standing there, it doesn't move. So you're not sure what they're going to do. They've seem to be in the process of saving an orc that has fallen to the ground, cut from his webs, and he's paralyzed, but barely alive, with spiders crawling out of him. And there's Sir Balin, which is a knight. He's an NPC. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna give you guys a number. Hyphy, you're number 1. Remember your number. Neville, you're number 2. Quillis, you're number 3. Nalnock, you're number 4. Twiggs, you're number 5. And Sir Balin, you're number 6. That's my guy, my NPC. He has plate armor and a sword and a shield. And he has he's gonna have +6, +3, and armor class to be 16. Okay. So when you guys get in there, you'll see cobwebs on all the 4 corners of the walls. There's a place in the center of the room that there's room to move and do stuff. And then to the east, there's a stairway going up to the 2nd level. And the stairway is, they're huge stones, like every 2 feet, there's steps. But the stones are old and crumbled and falling to pieces. So you'll need some dexterity to get up that stairway. And there's cobwebs going up the stairway. And the 2 characters, Hyphy and Quillis, are in the center of the room, looking at the spiders. And there's just enough light to see. There's broken walls which allow light to come in and light up the room, just enough to see. What do you guys do? I'll give you guys 1 action before we start. Let's start with the new guys. Let's start with Neville as you come in.
So as we move into the chamber, you were saying the spiders are not moving.
Right, they're stuck to the ceiling.
Okay, but one of them is eating that orc that's on the ground.
No, the orc was webbed previously, and Quillis released him from the web. He just flopped on the ground.
Okay, but I thought you were saying that it was a spider that was on him afterwards, or was it?
He He has small spiders, like on
I
him.
got you. Okay, but the
He
main
has-
spiders are kind of like just hovering above us. Now, is there any room for us to kind of maneuver around the spiders?
The spiders basically cover the whole ceiling, so you can't escape them.
Okay. All right.
They're 20 feet up.
Do we have torches?
You have a torch. You want to light your torch? That'll be your action.
Yeah. I'm gonna light torches.
Quillis
Light
does have a
torch.
lit torch,
Okay.
by the way.
We should all
there
probably
is-
have lit torches though.
Okay, you light your torch. It's a nice fire to it. It lights up the room a little bit better.
Okay.
Good job. Let's go to now knock. Well, I'll give you one action. I want you to explain what you do as you come into the room. And you can do something also. You know, if you want to, you can attack the spiders, but that will certainly provoke a counterattack.
Really?
I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I might do the same thing as Neville. Do I have a torch with me?
You do.
All right. I think I'll light it.
Do you have a light? There's a light spell cantrip. Do you look at your cantrips? There's a light spell cantrip. I'll let you have that. That way, it saves you a torch. Just basically lift your hand. Do it. You can do cantrips throughout the day. There's no limit. You just can light up the room with your light cantrip. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, great. You do. You light up the room with a cantrip. And now, as you did that, the spiders start to wiggle a little bit. Now they're like getting a little nervous. All the light.
Oh no. I may have provoked them.
Okay, and let's do Twigs. Twigs, you're up. Is you there?
Okay, so I'm gonna light my torch as well.
Okay. There's a lot of torches, a lot of light in the room. As you light your torch,
There's a
And
reason
then
though
I'm
for
gonna
lighting torches.
try.
With me,
Besides light.
with me, I don't even need that. I have a light spell cantrip, so I don't need that.
this is the brightest dark room ever. Okay, you notice the spiders kind of move on the ceiling.
I'm
And,
gonna take a bullet and use my sling and attack.
okay, let's get into it. Since the spiders are just basically coming around, you get the first attack on them. So there's a medium spider, and there's a large spider, and let's say a medium-sized spider. So which one are you going to attack? On the ceiling.
I'm gonna go after the large one with my sling. Yes.
I'm at class 14. You have a plus 40 hit. Give me a roll.
I rolled a 3.
You said large, right? Your sling stone bounces off the back of the spider shell,
Yes.
and it hits the wall, and it falls down like a little ricochet. Twigs is like, it's like a little kid poking this big spider. Like,
Go.
Okay, Sir Balon's I'm gonna let Sir Balon attack. Sir Balon says, "Well, we're gonna make a go of this." Pulls out a sword, and just jumps up and slashes the large spider. He can reach it with his long sword. Here we go. He needs he needs 8. I'm gonna test 14. He needs 8. Ooh, miss. Actually, he has 1 attack. Missed. Okay, guys, we're gonna roll initiative now. Everyone can grab a d20. You can add your dex bonus to the roll. I'm gonna roll for my spiders. You guys roll for initiative. I'm gonna start with Hyphy. I mean, what you got?
7.
7 total.
7 total.
All right, Neville. Roll
Five.
initiative D20 plus.
5.
Wow, you guys are just hanging out. Willis.
10 total.
Wow, you guys are like, hey, what do we do? Now knock.
So I got 19 plus 3, so 22.
You have a 16 dexterity.
Oh, yeah.
Twig's got 13 total. 13 total with your dexterity.
My dexterity is 16.
No, I'm sorry. I was talking to Twig.
Yep.
So now knock again saves the day, and he's like aware, like your wizardry has trained you for these situations against large spiders, and you're like ready to go. So you're gonna attack first. Now knock. There's a large spider and a medium-sized spider, and none are damaged.
Okay.
I guess you guys decided to just kill the spiders. Why bother talking to him, right?
I guess. I'm not going to use my mind spell is shatter. I could try that.
You could. That shattered like the back of the shell.
Yeah.
All right. That's on the big one or the medium one?
Let's see. A medium one.
Pick up 2d8 and roll them. Roll 2d8. That's your damage for the shatter, and they get a saving throw for half damage.
So I got 7 and 8. So 15.
You roll a 7 and 8.
Yeah, 7 and
Holy
8.
cow! Now this is an example of beginner's luck. This guy.
Yeah, good
Okay,
dice.
you raise your hand, cast a shatter spell on the back of the shell. Poof, it cracks it, and you see some spider abdomen come out. 15 damage. Ooh, you got him good. He's bloodied, and his guts are coming out. He's not happy,
They fall all over you.
and he's gonna actually return the favor. He's gonna come down. He spins a web, and comes down, and it goes right towards you. Actually. Since everyone else is kind of like just standing there, he didn't really see you. Kind of like the T-Rex, like don't move and they won't see you. Okay, here we go. Now knock. The medium spider jumps off the roof and spins a web and comes towards you to attack. Armor class 16, which is a great armor class. I have plus 5. I need 11s. Hit. Let's see if it bites you or web you. 50-50. He's gonna go for a spider bite. And you've heard that these spiders are poisonous. Are you ready?
Yes.
Damage is gonna be 2 points damage. Gonna take you down to 12.
Oh, so only 2 damage?
Wait, but now we're about to poison. Then
Yeah.
white, gushy, slimy stuff comes out of his teeth as he bites you. And that falls in your skin and in your wounds. And you have to make a constitution saving throw. Roll a d20. And you're going to add the DC. Before you roll, the DC is 11. I'm sorry,
All right.
DC's, I'm sorry. Yeah, DC is 11. But you have to add your con bonus, which is, what's your con?
My constitution
Bonus?
14.
That's plus 2. So you're gonna need to roll 11 total. Roll the dice, add plus 2.
All right.
11.
Oh,
Makes it-
1. That's bad.
Oh boy, that's not good.
Luck ran out.
Yeah.
You're gonna take an additional damage. This might knock you out. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
You just took 11 damage of poison. That gives you 1 hit point left.
Wow.
You're not you start seeing blurry,
Dang.
and the spider is his legs are wrapped around you tightly, and they're cold, and there's like a damp smell in the air. It's just like a cold, like a damp dungeon smell. And our wizard has spider legs that are wrapped around him, and he's got a nice bite. Let's roll body chart. Ooh, yep. I'm sorry, he bit you in the head. He bit you in the back of the head.
Oh.
Luck ran out.
You're still alive though. You're still holding on. 1 hit point.
Ooh.
Okay, now I'm gonna let's see. Twigs, you're up. And this one, man, you blew a hole in his abdomen, so he's
Cast
hurting.
mend on the.
Wait, don't I have that food
All right, I'm
from
gonna cast mend
the
on
last
the
time we
wizard
played?
that just got bit.
Hold on. No, say it again. Tell me.
Don't we have like those good apples that can heal you?
Good berries. Good berries.
A good berry, yeah.
Yeah, you have a good berry. It'll heal 1 hit point. I'll allow you to do that as a bonus action. You want to just pop it in your mouth?
Yes.
Okay, boom, pop it in your mouth. It's gonna give you plus 1 hit point. Good job. And that's gonna bring you to 2 hit points.
Still not good.
Better than 1.
Twix, you're gonna fight the one that's attacking the wizard?
This doesn't cure anything. I gotta give him a good berry.
You can give him.
Yeah.
If it's your turn, you can
swing
give
at
him
it
more
with my
than
scimitar.
1. Okay. There you go. Okay. You know what? Armor class 14.
21.
You rolled a natural 20? Dirty. It's a dirty 21, right? We call it dirty. It means you add your bonuses. Nat 20 is like
I rolled a 21.
Okay.
No, a 17 plus 4.
So that's a dirty 21. You hit it. Where do you hit it? Pick a spot.
No, it was unnatural 21.
Right. Where do you hit it?
A D6 plus 2, right? A D6 plus 2, right?
Scimitars, I think.
Right in the abdomen.
It's a D8 actually.
In the abdomen.
Scimitar, I think, is a D8. Just guessing. Go ahead. Go roll D8.
It's a D8. Let's see. No, it's a D6 plus 2.
Okay. Good catch.
A 6.
Okay, I want you to explain
So,
how you
8 total.
I want you to explain how you kill it. We lost your.
All right, so
volume.
I roll the scimitar around over my head, striking down on the abdomen of the spider.
Ooh.
You lost my
Nice.
volume. You can't hear me.
You know what? You're delayed. That's weird. You're delayed.
I
That's
whirl the scimitar around my head, striking down, slicing it.
And you basically pop its abdomen, and spider guts go flying.
Sword.
It was worth it. That sword's worth it. Spider abdomen bits go flying. Everyone's kind of like.
What? Was that the large
spider.
one or the medium one?
That was the medium one. The large one is unscathed. Hope you guys don't mind spider guts because you guys are covered with them. Everybody, good job. Okay,
that was a very risky move for me.
And I cut you off. You were going to say something before that. Now, what was it?
I was just saying that it was a very risky move for me.
Yes, it was. It's very bold, very brave. Some might have a different word for it, but I won't say the word. But okay.
Foolhardy. It is falling.
It's my turn. This spider is the large spider is going to come to action. And I have 6 targets. I'm going to roll D6. You guys know your number. 5 twigs. He likes druids. The spiders love druids, by the way. Here we go. It's going to be a web or it's going to be a bite. Let's see. It's going to be a bite. He spins the web and comes down ever so agilely right at the druid. Armor class is 12. I need 7s. I have +5. Hit. Damage. D8. Oh, only 2 damage, but Let's roll body check. He hits you near the shoulder, near the left shoulder blade. 2 damage. It's 18. Now you have to worry about the poison, and then white gushy stuff comes out and leaks into your wound. Make a con saving throw, DC 11 total to make it. What do you roll? So did he type it in there? I got 9 damage rolled. You either take full or half. Saving throw is 11.
I rolled it. I rolled an 18 for my save.
That's great. Okay, you take half damage,
18.
which is four more poison damage. You're down to 14. Now that's a proper warrior, just resilient, taking the hits. All right.
At least it didn't harm him as much as it harmed me.
Yeah. Well, wizards. There's a saying. Wizards are squishy, which means that they have less hit points. They go down faster, so they gotta be protected. Most wizards, honestly, stay in the back of the party and like hide behind the fighter, and then like cast a spell like that. But you are not the average wizard. Let me tell you that.
Nope. Brave wizard.
I want to remind you, next time you get hit, your wizard senses come around, and if you cast shield spell, that'll raise your armor class for that one attack if I single you out. Okay. Now Quillis is up.
So the spider came down
and then Hyphy.
and attacked Twigs. So it'll be within range of spells that I would want to cast.
There's a spider on Twigs, and there's the spider that died was on down knock.
So I will. Would I be able to walk up to the spider that's alive?
Yes, it's ground. It's on the ground level. It's at your level.
All right.
It's a huge spider. It has 15-foot leg span.
Mm-hmm.
All black. In the bottom of the belly, you see the red black widow mark.
Yeah. I like that. All right. He is kind of preoccupied, so I think I will walk up to it, behind it, and cast Final Light.
Okay. You do give me an attack roll, armor class 14.
Right.
I'm giving you what are your bonuses to hit?
Plus 6, I believe.
Okay, so you'll need did you roll?
Yeah,
You'll need an 8.
I did not make it. I rolled a natural 5.
You hit the shell, and the final light doesn't break the shell. It just bounces off. It slides off the side.
Fair enough.
Okay, Hyphy's up.
Okay. Would I be able to position a 20-foot cube? I have 60 feet to play with. Could I position a 20-foot cube so it just hits the spider and other areas, but doesn't hit anybody else in the party?
What spell is it?
Fairy fire. So I'm just trying to imagine the battle. Is there a way that I could position like a corner of the cube on the spider and miss everybody else in the group?
Yes. I want you to make a perception check, DC 10.
Okay.
You can do that. You can do it. You can add your bonuses.
I better be able to do that. Oh my gosh. With my bonus, it's an 8.
I'm going to say you can do it, but you'll fairy fire a couple of your party members. You want to try it?
Well, no, because that'll make them, it'll let the spider have advantage to hit them.
Yeah, I guess because everybody's, right, that's right. I guess because everybody's moving around, you can't quite get the right angle for that.
Yeah, so I'm going to skip that. Okay. Am I still standing anywhere near Sir Balin?
Yes, he's to your right.
Okay, I'm gonna give him guidance.
Oh, that's nice of you. And that does what exactly?
It's add a D4 to any ability check. Actually, okay, I have other people in my party that I would rather do that for. So can I, who am I standing closest to? Who hasn't left where we were standing with the orc?
Everybody's within reach. They're in the center of the room because on the sides of the room are all webs. And since you're avoiding the webs, you're all close together. Basically like in one little bunch. A lot of torches, a lot of light.
Okay, I'll approach the paladin and give him guidance. And that adds D4 to any ability check for up to a minute. Just once though.
It doesn't do nothing for attack rolls.
Right, but it'll help him out if he is trying to
So yeah, if you do like
getting poisoned.
It won't help you out for that. Ability checks are basically if you do like a grapple attack or a strength roll or a dex check, something that you do on your own on your turn. If you wanted to, like for example, Neville, you wanted to jump behind the spider and do like a dash to the wall. I might have you make a dex check, or if you wanted to jump up on the stairs, that's like a dex check. Grapple is a strength check. Those are ability checks, and those are you have a bonus. Go ahead and roll the D4 to see what he gets.
Doesn't he roll it, or do you want me to roll it?
I want you to roll it.
3.
So you get a +3 for your ability checks for the next minute, which is a long time. That's 10 rounds.
Wow.
So you did that.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
So one round is 6 seconds.
Yes.
One round would be 6 seconds.
Neville's up.
All right. So utilizing that ability check, thank you very much. Now, if I, for example, jump up behind the spider, does that count as my action? Or can I also use my sword at the same time?
That sounds like a bonus action to me. You can use your sword. Do you want to do like a dex check and then maybe get behind him and then attack that way?
Sure.
That?
Sure.
Okay, so let's do an ability check. And I'll give you a DC 10 for that. So you add a +3, and then you also add your dexterity modifier, which is what?
Problem is, I lost my sheet from a couple days, like a couple times ago. So I'm kind
I think you had a +1 dexterity.
I think I did, yeah.
So that gives you a total of 4 with the druid spell.
All right.
So you'll need a 6 total or higher to make that.
Okay.
That work for you.
And which do I use for the die?
Always a D20.
Okay, D20. That's what I thought. All right.
What roll it? Tell us what you get.
6
total.
Yeah. How many times did I roll that? Once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you
so 6 plus 4, so 10.
Great. Okay, so you're able to jump behind the spider and get a back attack. I'm gonna give you advantage on that roll.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll 2 dice, and you need a 14 armor class to hit, and you get +6. So you'll need an 8 or more. Roll 2 dice and tell me you can hit with your halberd.
Okay, and again, which die for the 2 die for the 2 rolls?
Always D20.
All these. Okay, very good. Okay, that was 9 and 3.
12.
So 1 hit. And then you take the higher one, right? So that one hits. So you hit. Roll damage is a D10. We added +3 to the damage. Hang on. What's your strength?
Strength is 17.
So that's actually a +4. I did that wrong. So that +4 because the halberd is +1. Dragon tooth, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember?
That's right.
Has a dragon tooth sticking out of the halberd.
Yep.
The story behind the halberd is the grandfather of Grimm fought a dragon. Dragon ate him, swallowed him, killed him, but he choked on the halberd and the dragon died. There's a tooth stuck in the halberd, and it's a +1 magic weapon. So
Nice.
give me some damage. You're gonna add +4 to the damage to the D10 roll. Okay.
One.
Oh
So
So
plus 4,
that's
so
5.
yeah, 5.
This one doesn't. This spider means business. He doesn't seem.
Yeah, he's pretty
phased.
tough. He's a tough spider.
no. Yep.
Yeah, he has a hard ass shell. Has a red belly, the red dot on his belly. All right. Round 2. Now knock. You're up.
All right.
You see a big, huge spider in the center of the room, attacking twigs, and Neville just hit it, but not with great effect.
All right.
Did I do any damage to it?
You did 4 damage. You did 5 damage.
Okay, all right.
You didn't phase the spider.
Yeah.
Let's-
You got your damper spell. That might
yeah.
help. Or you can do the magic missile. Just do damage to it.
Yeah.
Or you can do another shatter. Now you cast 1 spell, so you're gonna have 2 more total for the day.
All right.
Picking from your
So-
list, you'll have 2 more to cast total.
I guess
Then
I
you're-
could
then you're-
use magic missile.
Okay, great. Grab 3 d4s, +1 to each. Tell me the damage.
3, 4. 4. 4
Total?
for my first roll.
Yeah, just roll 3 times and add
All right.
3 to it.
So 4 plus 1. So I get 7 total, and then I add 3, so 10.
Nice job. 10 damage. What color are your missiles? You choose.
I think I could use a blue.
Blue bolts of force fly from the wizard's hand. Blast the spider.
Ooh.
Good job. 10 damage. All right. I think it's my turn. No, actually, it's Sir Balin. Sir Balin's going to attack the spider in the center of the room. Since you guys are kind of surrounding it, he's going to attack from the back and get an advantage. Hit. 8 damage. The spider is bloodied. You see it's visibly staggered. All right. I think Twigs is up.
These spiders mean business. They are tough.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I'm gonna swing my scimitar again.
That's 14.
For its head.
Yep.
11
plus
plus
4.
4, so 15.
You hit. D6 plus 2.
Yeah. 3 plus 2, 5.
5 damage. Good job. All right. Next is Quillis.
I was going to use one of my bigger spells, but I really want to save it for presumably the ogre that we're gonna have to fight. And since this spider is bloodied, I think I'll go with the final light again. Hopefully it works this time.
My class 14. You get plus 6. You want to get 8.
8. Nat 20.
Oh, wow. Why don't you roll damage first? You're gonna get basically. You're gonna be able to hit it wherever you want. It's a D12, right? So D12, and then okay. Since you rolled a nat 20, this is our first nat 20. Yay! I think. you're gonna get a chance to either roll the first d12. Your option is either to double the die or to roll another one. That's the choice when you roll that 20. So roll the d12 first.
Whenever I wait, do I get to choose after I see my roll?
Yes.
Ooh. Okay.
Choose to double it or
So I got a 5 on the d12. I think I will roll the second one.
okay, go.
That was worse. That's a 4. Okay. Total of 9.
Damage.
Oh wow.
He's barely hanging on. The spider is visibly staggered, but he's still gonna go after someone. And I think it's my turn now. Okay, you guys know your number. 1 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Or we're gonna go for now knock. Ooh.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Here's where shield spells are gonna come into effect.
I only have
First of all,
like
I'm gonna see if he's gonna go for webs or bite. He's gonna web you. Spider must be confused. He doesn't realize he's losing the battle. You know, the thing about animals is they're dangerous because oftentimes they don't realize how
I hope it doesn't kill me.
wounded they are. Well, the webs aren't going to kill you, so it's going to web you up if it works. Armor class is 16. I need 11s. Ooh. So, I get to web 2 people. Hang on, I'm webbing somebody else too. Hyphy. Webs are flying to you. Not you're able to dodge the webs. Just got it on your leg. No worries. Just hit your robe, your wizard's robe. Hyphy, the webs are going for you also. That's 14, 9. Ooh, and Hyphy is webbed up.
Oh no.
Basically, you were done doing whatever you were doing before. You webbed up in a nice little cocoon, and ideally, the spider takes you, hangs you on the wall, and then eats you later when it's hungry. And then plants little baby spiders on you, and those spiders will hatch and just basically start eating you.
Sounds great.
Pretty cool, right?
Save you.
Thank you.
On your turn, Hyphy, you could do a strength check to try to get out. All right. Next is it's your turn, Hyphy. How appropriate.
Thanks. That's great. I'm going to. I can't give myself guidance on this strength check because I already have it on somebody else. So I'm going to go ahead and just try to break free.
Hey, hang on. Dex, the strength check is DC 12. You have a strength bonus? No. You have to roll 12 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. I'm going to. Oh, it's a strength check. Yeah. Okay. So roll now. Give me a 12 or higher.
16.
Okay, you just bust out of the webs. Not this time. And you free yourself. Spider's not looking too good. But what time are we? What's our time? Anybody?
12, 13.
11, 13.
11, 13?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as he breaks free of the webs, one more medium-sized spider crawls down the east stairway on webs. And the webs start moving. First of all, you see the webs start moving. And then previous to that, the web starts shaking like dong, like someone's, and then the big spider comes down that stairway as Hyphy's breaking out. This is one more to the action. I'm going to roll initiative for him. See how well he does. Ooh. And I'm going to allow him to get a turn.
I don't like that. Ooh.
He was ready for you. He must have stealthed in nicely.
There's another spider that we have to fight since there's a medium-sized spider.
Yes. This one looks a little bit like a small fry. Like a smaller than the other two. A little bit smaller. But he comes in just as fast, just as mean. Has a black widow mark on the bottom.
By the way, the smaller spiders and the younger spiders, they have more venom. They're more potent.
Thank you for telling me that because, yeah.
But you know, if you want to go for realism.
And just so you know,
I'd like to express the opposite sentiment, whatever the opposite of thank you is.
Yeah, I like having players that give me information to use against them. It's awesome. It's, like one of the bonuses of a DM. Speaking of small spiders, there's these little baby spiders that have crawled off of. Oh, by the way, the orc tells you, "Hey, my name is Kroll. Kroll, nice to meet you. Thank you for saving me. I hope I live." Yeah, definitely a good movie. Those baby spiders that were all over him start crawling and start leaping on your guys' clothes and your feet. They start crawling up your clothes. The whole floor is littered with baby spiders. As you start fighting, all the spiders scramble and start crawling up. Everyone has at least, I'm gonna roll, at least 11 baby spiders on them right now. Just crawling up as you're fighting. They're like white and they're like kind of like see-through. They haven't developed their pigment yet, and they're looking for blood. Ooh, who's wounded? Hang on. Twigs and now knock. The baby spiders are going for your wounds, going up to your shoulder and your head. I get that. They smell that blood. They smell blood many feet away.
Oh no!
But they're just babies, so they're pretty much harmless. But you can feel them like you feel like a bug crawling, like that's kind of a reaction.
I mean, spiders aren't that scary in real life, but if they're that big, yikes.
Well, they're the size. They're the size of like a D20. They're big. They're tiny.
Yeah, but then the huge spiders like the.
Thank you for reminding me. And the huge spider's gonna come off the stairs and attack somebody. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
5. Ooh, twigs. They just love druids. I don't know. I get it. Twigs. One's coming right for your back. Here we go. Armor class 12 plus 5. Ooh, miss. Okay. Who didn't attack? Neville?
Yes.
You're up, and then we start a new round.
All right. Okay, so we've got one spider left, and then the baby spiders that are all over us.
You got the big spider left in the center, who Twigs really hurt.
Is there any way that I can help Twigs?
So you guys all pounded on it. It's still alive. And then another spider's coming from the stairway, so there's 2.
Okay. Oh.
Spider from the stairway is fresh, but it's a little smaller.
Okay. And the other one is fairly wounded, right? It's pretty wounded.
Yeah, and that one's the one near Twigs. You can help him fight him.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
So I will keep my distance with the halberd and just lunge towards it and poke it right in the forehead. Direct attack.
I'll tell you what. If you want to do a called shot, you have to add 5 to your roll. It's 5 harder to hit.
Okay.
And I'll let you if you do hit, I'll let you do extra damage.
Okay.
If you hit, you do maximum weapon damage if you hit. Want to do that? Want to try that, or just regular roll?
Well, I'll do that. I mean, extra damage. I mean, obviously.
But it's 5 points harder to hit.
5 points harder to hit, though. I know. But okay. So what happens? Here's the other option. Is I could go to the side of it, try to lunge with the sword, and decapitate it.
Well, hang on for the decapitated. You have to do as much hit points as it has to do that. But it is kind of holding on barely. So in that case, you can just do regular to hit roll. Because, it's down to the last. So its armor class is 14. Add your bonus plus 6. You'll need an 8 or higher roll.
Okay. No, I got a 6.
Dang
Total.
it!
Total, you have a 6, so you roll 0.
No, I rolled a 6, natural 6.
And you got plus 6, which gives you. Okay, you hit. Okay, it only had 2 hit points, so tell us how you kill it.
So I used the sword, and I just sliced right on the back of its abdomen, and just made that wound even worse until it just got eviscerated. Its guts were splayed out all over the ground.
Nice.
We were all slipping on the guts.
White,
You know.
white spider guts litter the floor, and everyone slips on
Exactly.
them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add that. That's good. Everyone slips on them, you guys.
That's right. We're
You guys
slipping
are
on the
slipping.
guts. You know.
I love it.
Falling.
You guys are slipping right now, falling. Someone was gonna say something. Anybody? Okay, the third spider crawls. You know what? He's gonna take a morale check. Okay, he's gonna make himself scarce. He climbs up a web and goes back up into the second story chamber. And now the room is clear. Crawls on the ground. He goes like, "Little help here, guys." And the room is clear of spiders. Good job. What do you do? Speak freely.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to who looks worse, Twigs or Nalnuk?
Nana looks a lot worse. Twigs is basically
And actually,
fine.
the one who's really in trouble. Okay, you know what? I'll just do cure wounds on Nalnuk. So I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna say, "May I touch you here?" As I'm reaching for his hand, and then I will cure him for 1d8 plus 3.
Ooh.
Nana, do you allow this?
Yes.
Okay, you have his answer.
Just so you know, that's my verbal component. So even if you don't answer, I'm probably going to do it anyway. So I give you 9 hit points back.
Ooh. So
Nice,
11.
good job.
And for my movement, I'm going to head toward Kroll.
Back to 11.
Thank you.
And you are at Kroll. You want to start anything like Kroll? I'll give you like a bonus action.
What I'm going to do for Kroll is I'm going to say, "This ought to make you feel better." And I'm going to use my cantrip poison spray, but with the sleep, one of the 3 sleeps that I have. And I'm going to attempt, now wait a minute. I'm going to attempt to put as many of those baby spiders on him as possible to sleep, and him. You know what I mean? Like it's a spray. So really I could put a lot of those babies to sleep, hopefully, and also him.
You like the
If
evil
that's
nurse.
not going to work, I'll do something else.
You like the evil nurse that goes in and not puts the patient to sleep. Here you go.
No. This is going to make you feel better, because the goal is to also get all those babies to sleep so then, we can brush them off.
Well, he'll have less stress, that's for sure. He's not sure what you're doing. I'm going to make a Constitution saving throw for him. Okay, as you start putting him to sleep, he starts shaking out. He's trying to stay awake. Like he's fighting his sleep, and he stays awake. But all the baby spiders just turn over and go to sleep.
Great.
So that helped a little bit. So he doesn't have him crawling all over his face and his ears. Okay, let's just go by initiative. Sir Balon's going to start up the stairs, and the stairs are sketchy because they're falling apart. Dex check DC 10. He barely hangs on and climbs up the stairs. He's climbing into the second chamber up the stairs. Let's go to Nalna. What are you doing?
All right. I think I'm going to stay down for now.
Smart man. Good. Okay, anything else?
No.
Okay, let's go to Twigs. What are you doing? Take a turn. Can you do anything? You go up the stairs and just search the room or something?
It doesn't look like he's at his chair. He might be listening, but
Next in line is Quillis.
All right. I'm going to. So I saw Hyphy heal someone else. So I'm gonna walk up to Kroll and say, "Would you prepare a healing?" And then, if you agree, I'm going to wait until she has the healing prepared, and then I'm going to try to burn some of the spiders away so that she can heal right after it. Because so it gets rid of all of the bad stuff, cauterizes it, does everything, and then it can be healed instead of just healing over all of the, corrosion, rot.
You want to
etc.
cauterize his wounds with a torch?
Yeah, but I want to wait until I see that Ivy has that spell prepared. So I'll ask
We
for
can
that
do that
first.
now. Hyphy, do you have a way of healing Crow?
I do. How hurt is Twigs? Well, I have two more, so I'm okay. Yeah, I do. I'll go with it.
Okay, what are you going to heal him with?
I'll do another Cure Wounds, which is 1d8 plus 3. Do you want me to roll it now? But you wanted, Quillis was going to do his first, right? He was going to cauterize.
I was gonna burn around, and then I thought we were still moving in initiative, so I was gonna hold my turn.
We can do that now. You start burning the pussy flesh that the spiders were coming out, and you cauterize his wounds. And I won't make you make a roll for that because it sounds pretty basic. And you do, and then go ahead and do the healing spell. Give me the healing spell, Hyphy.
Okay. 4 total.
Well, that's more than you had. He was at 1 hit point, so now he has 5. And he stands up. He gets on his knees, stands up. He goes, much better. Thank you so much. And then you see, actually, even though you have only 4 hit points, his wounds close up, and they're closed. So he has enough healing to get going. He wakes up, stands up. He doesn't have a weapon. He goes, I need my weapon somewhere. But he has a leather armor. He has a symbol of the Gush family on his leather armor. He says, thank you so much in common. And he says, can I join your party? And you guys say, he'll be number 7. There's one more target for the monsters. He'll be number 7. Crow.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than him running outside, getting squashed by a boulder. It's better than him staying here while we go up there and getting caught by the spider. So, for now.
The ogre was throwing boulders at the first party as they came in. You guys got lucky. He was busy, I guess. Good. Okay, let's have Neville do something.
All right, so have we kind of gotten rid of most of the little baby spiders that are on all of us, or we kind of brushing those
No, the baby spiders are basically all crawling all over you. Some of you guys have torches, so you can use the torches.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking, is we could use torches to, since we're all doing that, does that count as a move, or do I have another action?
Well, they're like crawling like on your ears and stuff. They're starting to make their way up to your head and your face. I'm gonna make. Do you want to use your torch?
Yeah, I mean, if you get heat near a spider, they'll drop off.
Okay, listen. Correct. Just roll a d20. Just don't roll a 1. If you roll a 1,
just don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
Oh, 7. It looked like a 1, but it's a 7.
As you guys with the torches move them towards the spider, they kind of leap off of you and they get second thoughts. And you can do that on your turn. That's fine. So you do get the spiders off you, and you're free now to do something else.
Okay. So, and you said the one final spider that came through a little while ago. That's kind of like that's in the second chamber now. That's in a different area. Okay.
Went back up to second chamber. Yes.
I would say at this point, let's just start moving forward. If it's not going to bother us.
Okay. Good.
I mean, that's question to the group. I mean, is that something everybody wants to do, or do you want to try fighting the spider?
I think the rest of us, at least Aquilus, will want to do the same thing with the torch with the spiders because
Right,
less nasty.
obviously.
So should we all roll or
Roll for what?
to torch the spiders off of us,
Well,
or are we using his?
you guys can just do it. It's fine.
Okay.
And I want to see if Namlock wants to do anything. I kind of skipped over him. Namlock, you're a little better off. You have some hit points back. You want to do something? You have an action.
I'd say
You were hanging back, but
yeah. I was
clear.
hanging back.
You can get the spiders off you. Crow has joined the party.
Right.
There's a big empty room with a lot of webs. You guys are all in the center. Sir Ballard jumped up on the stairs and starts climbing up, and he a few rocks fell down from his feet as he climbed up, but he was able to make it up there with no falling.
I think we could just move on. We don't have to fight the spider.
There's no fighter to fight. There's no spider to fight because he went up into the chamber.
Yeah. So.
Unless, well, that's the way up, so the idea is that there's an ogre at the top of the tower, and he was the one that you guys were supposed to investigate. And you went to join the other party members, and you did. And that basically, so he's probably up there. He was throwing rocks at the party as they came in, so he's probably up there hanging out in the higher levels. So Balin turns to you guys and says, "Come on." I'm
gonna say, wait. How's everybody doing on spells? Because I've only got 2 good berries left and 1 spell left for healing, so I'm a little concerned. We're only 3 miles from the castle. We could maybe sleep there and come back refreshed. How is everybody else doing on spells?
I have 1 spell left, so.
Okay. What about Quillis?
Quillis says, I'm fine. I've got all of mine.
They're ready to go.
Great. Should we at least burn away these webs so that spider's not hiding and when we come back down?
Yeah, we can. We could try burning the webs.
Who has a torch to do that?
I've got one. I think Twigs also has one, right?
You want to try that?
Yeah, we've all got torches.
Yeah, we all have torches.
You guys start burning the webs, and the webs aren't flammable, but they do burn away pretty easily from the fire. And then you reveal the rest of the room, and there's an old chest in the center of the room. It looks like a square chest with leather on the outside, like a trunk. And it seems to be torn open. The top's torn open, and then inside there's some more spider webs. And then there's some stuff in there. You see like a blanket hanging out. And it's old and dirty, but there's some stuff in there. If anybody wants to investigate.
I'll take a look.
Who? Speak up.
Quillis is intelligent, can probably see what some stuff is.
Okay, do an investigation check for me. Give me a DC 10.
DC 10. Okay. An investigation is pretty all right. Yeah, I thought it was pretty all right. That's an 8.
I'll let you add your intelligence to that.
Yeah, no, that was with the intelligence.
Well, you find a copper chalice. It's like a wine goblet, And in there also is a bone hand, a human bone hand, with part of the arm attached, just the bones left. And you find a lot of dirt, a lot of lint. You'll also find a copper key.
Copper key.
So you got three items to deal with. You got a copper key, a chalice, and a bone hand.
All right. I will not try to hide anything.
And a dirty blanket.
All right.
It's not the hand of Vecna.
I'm going to suggest we don't touch it anyway. Maybe we could wrap it in something.
You can wrap it in the blanket.
You want to do that? You want to wrap it in a blanket?
Sure.
Okay, you do.
Have we seen any evidence of Kroll's weapon anywhere?
He had a sword, and no, I'm sorry. He tells you he had a great mace, two-handed great mace, and it's gone. It's missing. He doesn't know where it is, and he feels naked without his weapon. But he has his armor. He's ready to fight. He says, "I need a weapon. Anybody? I have a great mace. Anybody have a mace or a club?"
No.
So Paladin says again, "Come on, guys, come on. I'm not doing this alone."
I think you should go with him.
Yeah, I'm going to say you do, and I'm going to just describe what you see. This chamber is a 40 by 40, completely filled with man-sized cocoons. Some are smaller, some are bigger. Some seem to be plump. Others seem to be skinny and dried out. The light in this room has gone. It's very dark. The only lighting in the room is from a small fist-sized holes in the wall. And there we're going to stop. Thank you, guys. We'll continue next Sunday. Anybody have any final thoughts, questions?
How's our experience doing?
Good. However, because we're not to the end of the adventure, or we're not resting, we're going to give experience afterwards after we're done. So right in the middle of the session, sort of. So.
All right. So we'll probably get our experience next week.
To get your experience, you have to finish part of the adventure or like rest. So it'll be after. It may be next week. It may not be. Maybe after. Think of getting experience after the adventure. How about that?
All right.
That fair?
Yeah.
That fair? You know how you fought the skeletons, you saved the castle last time, and afterwards you were able to rest and relax. That's when you guys gain level, right? So I have to give experience after at least a portion of the adventure is done.
All right.
So you're getting XP though. You're getting XP for sure.
And then you should all roll for gold next time.
Just say remember your spells. Oh, you guys have to roll starting gold. Let's do that next week. Starting gold as starting characters. We'll roll that next week. Anything else? You guys did good.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Paul, Nana. And I will do one thing. I'm going to give inspiration to Hyphy for healing. You get a reroll next week. Okay, remember, because I'm not going to remember. Just use it when you can.
Thank you.
Yes,
okay.
Thank you, Hyphy.
Thank you.
See you next week.
You're welcome. It's
All right.
my pleasure.